This one goes back to an awkward conversation. Anyone who's ever been to Petty Harbor, there's a bridge that separates the Catholic side and the Protestant side. And it was in my grandparents' generation, there was a place of many rackets. But on this day, I call it the street because I wanted to sound like I was from New York or something when I wrote this song. But it happened on the bridge, and well, the city is about this story. It's a cold day for September, was all I thought to say when I saw you on the bridge the other day. I knew something changed between us, 'cause all the talk we made was small. But what do you say to someone when they heard you say it all? It's an awkward conversation in a most peculiar way. How did we get from saying I love you to I'll see you around someday? It seemed like only days ago we had so much to say. Do we take it all for granted, and did it all get thrown away? The calls for waiting this afternoon, you finally replied. Then there was such a stutter inside and said, and I felt my mouth go dry. We'll just talk about the weather, 'cause there's not much more to say. How did we get from saying I love you to I'll see you around someday? How did we get from saying I love you to I'll see you around someday? It is about a very guilty man. But I can assure you it's not about Miriam. Well, I feel the irons on my wrist, and lament it's come to this. When they hang me from the gallows tree, such is life, you'll hear me hiss. I'm not the the red is handed banded here, but I'm the one who take the fall. This smoking gun's been smothered by the long arm of the law. The chaplain says the end is started and your judgment has begun. Prayers can lead to God's forgiveness for all foolish things you've done. You got tonight to find some peace of mind before you leave this world. I hope and pray that I'll be there when you get my right desire. Take me down to the river, reach and take me by the hand. Take me down to the river, and the soul and the broken man. Watch this blood and hand of God. Take me down to the road, let me testify. I believe in God's benevolence, as I have seen with my own eyes. In a river just outside the gates, some sinners get baptized. And I'm praying for my redemption, but I'm quite sure that He won't hear. I've never had that water cross trickle in my ear. The dragon's face, to a shadow, to the economy, the business on. No, I said I'm my ears, and nothing to be done. If I can get down to the river, you see how cleansed of me. The ladies land in God's hands, my soul takes a break. Take me down to the river, reach and take me by the hand. Take me down to the river, to the soul of a broken man. Down in the river, watch this burning hand of mine. Take me down to the river, let me testify. They take me to the riverbanks, two guards and the chaplain. And the moonlight shines on the holy tides, and my prayers have been answered. I make my sodden walk to Jesus. I'm all piety and grace. The guards release my shackles, but they cannot read my face. Take me by the hand, take me down.
Thank you very much. Thanks so much. Yes, thank you. Do a little song here for you. I'm not sure if I've ever played this one in public before. In this form. Did a really crazy thing during the pandemic and wrote a musical. It's called Telltale Harbor. It made its debut at the Charlottetown Festival in Prince Edward Island in 2022, and had a whole bunch of sort of box office success there. And the big theater company in Canada called Mirvish came scouting and immediately asked us to partner with them. So it's getting remounted in Charlottetown this summer, and it goes to the Royal Alex in Mirvish in September. For those of you who don't know, what's even crazier than me writing the musical with a couple of buds is I actually play one of the roles in it. Yeah, I play Frank, and in the last version of the show I danced for 8 bars. And it was the 8 most terrifying Jesus bars of my entire life. I will tell you this, I spent last week, I swear to God, I've told all my musician friends, it's like, in the next version I'm dancing for like 16 bars, and I have what do you call it, a bell kick, is that what you call it? You know when you jump up and click your heels? What's it called? No, not showing you. But I will tell you this. I'll tell you right now. You should come to see the show just for that. Because if it goes well, wow. And most likely when it don't go well, awesome. Worth the price of admission. But we had great fun putting it together. It was so fun. And learning, all that new stuff. And there's a song that sort of is the theme, if you will, and the story goes, there's a small fishing town that, much like Bethlehem, but actually very much like Bethlehem in a way. It's a town that's lost its plant and is in the running to get a new fish plant, a new plant rather, to replace the fish plant, and which will save the town that they love so much. And the one thing they need in order to qualify for this new plant is they absolutely have to have a full-time doctor, right? And so this crazy guy in the town convinces everyone else in the town that a visiting young fella from London, England, visiting young doctor who's coming out of locum, can be totally charmed and convinced that Telltale Harbor is the place where this guy from central London should spend the rest of his life. And this crazy guy is played by me in the show. And
you're brilliant!
This song is kind of I play a guy named Frank, and he's a lawyer, and he's a charmer, and he's a blindly optimistic guy, and imagine that. And he puts on a show for this doctor, and he convinces everyone else to do the same thing. But there's one moment towards the end of the first act where he lets his guard down a little and explains, I think probably a little bit too truly, why he loves the place. And this is the song he sings. I never knew my old man, he disappeared without a trace. I never felt his hand upon my face. I never saw him smiling. I never sat up on his knee. He never sang a single song to me. Now these hills, they are my father. My mother is the sky. My sisters are the meadows with my brothers on the tides. It's a quiet, simple life for a husband and a wife. It's all I ever wanted. It's more than a place to be. It's my home. It's my harbor. It's my family. It's my home.
It's my harbor, it's my family. We hoped and prayed for children, for a daughter or a son, but wishing hard don't always get things done. So we wrapped the cliffs around us, and we raised up every tree, and whispered, and this is all we'll ever need. For these hills, they are my father, my mother is the sky, my sisters are the meadows with my brothers on the tides. It's a quiet, simple life for a husband and a wife. It's all I ever wanted. It's more than a place to be. It's my home, it's my harbor, it's my family. It's my home, it's my harbor, it's my family. And it's family that feeds you in the hard times and the good. When there's wind, it gives you shelter. When there is winter, there is wood. And I've needed it my whole life, but it leads me now, I know. So I just can't turn my back on the only place that I've called home. For these hills, they are my father, my mother is the sky, my sisters are the meadows with my brothers on the tides. It's a quiet, simple life for a husband and a wife. It's all I ever wanted. It's more than a place to be. It's my home, it's my harbor, it's my family. And it's my home, it's my harbor, it's my family. Thank you very much. It's from Telltale Harbor. We're in Charlottetown this summer and Toronto and September. Let's welcome back. And a two, and a 1, 2, 3.
Thanks to Evan, thanks to Peter, and thanks to Will for making the trek across the continent tonight. Please, my name's Alan. I'm from Bethlehem. Thank you so much for having us. Ask us back. Ask us back, okay? Or come see us in Newfoundland. I've got some fun with